Imagine being caught in total darkness, whether you're camping in the wild, facing a power outage, or navigating an emergency situation. At times like these, a tactical flashlight isn't just a tool, it's a lifesaver. But not all flashlights are built the same. Some offer extreme brightness, others focus on rugged durability, and a few pack advanced features like strobe modes and zoom functions. So, how do you pick the right one? In this guide, we've done the research for you and rounded up the 5 best tactical flashlights you can get right now. Whether you need one for self-defense, outdoor adventures, or everyday use, we'll break down the top options to help you make the best choice. Links to the most recent prices for additional product information are given in the description box below. Let's dive in and find the perfect flashlight for your needs. Here's what to consider when choosing the best tactical flashlight. Choose 300 to 1000 plus lumens for tactical and outdoor use. Look for multiple light modes, high strobe SOS for versatility. A beam distance of 200 plus meters ensures long-range visibility. Aircraft-grade aluminum for toughness. Waterproof IPX6, IPX8, and impact-resistant for reliability. Shock-proof design to withstand rough handling. Rechargeable lithium-ion for long-term use. AA or CR123A for backup in remote areas. Look for at least 3 to 6 hours of runtime on high mode. By considering these factors, you can select the best tactical flashlight suited to your needs. Number 5. Ledlenser MT10 Flashlight. The Ledlenser MT10 rechargeable flashlight, $90, competes well with the FENIX above, and on paper, it in some ways outshines the competition. The specs put these two top flashlight choices in similar categories, and I expect users will love them both. One thing I love about the MT10 over the FENIX PD36R is the Ledlenser Advanced Focus System. This simply means you can adjust between a broad floodlight and a long-distance beam in an instant. Simply press the front bezel forward, and the light focuses tighter and tighter. It works extremely well in the field. We've used it to find our way out of the woods while bushwhacking during elk hunts in the Rocky Mountains and appreciated the ability to scan faraway hillsides for trails and landmarks with the Max 1.0000 lumens and 180 meters of throw. The Ledlenser MT10 also gives a great usable low light, running up to 144 hours at 10 lumens. It has a mid-power setting, but the brand doesn't share specs on it. But at its middle setting, you get nice light for hiking and good runtime. I've only charged this flashlight twice in about a year of testing. Speaking of charging, this light charges off a micro USB cable. I love that feature, as it's a common size and doesn't require you to carry an oddball cable on trips. Overall, the MT10 is one of the best flashlights you can buy, with most of the features an outdoor user will require. It's reasonably priced as well, given its strong power and battery. I also appreciate its simple user interface. The only ding against this compared with the more expensive FENIX is the build feels a little less robust. It's IP54 rated for dust and water splashes and rain, but is not fully waterproof. I also liked the color rendering a bit better on the FENIX, but the Ledlenser MT10 still puts up a great fight. Number 4. Nitecore EDC27. The Nitecore EDC27 $90 first launched at SHOT Show 2023. This light dazzled folks with a wonderful design and massive light output. If you can get your hands on one, it's still selling out quickly with every batch produced. This light is the latest and greatest EDC flashlight on the market. I expect it to be popular for a long time. Let's begin with the design. The Nitecore EDC27 is a flat flashlight with a pocket clip. That means it fits easily in your pocket. It will even fit in most knife pockets on pants, making it a dream to carry. To turn it on, press the large tail switch. Next to that switch is a smaller tail switch. Once on, depress that smaller switch to flip between modes, or you can press the smaller tail switch when the light is off to fire the strobe or momentary on modes. For the EDC user who may need to use the light for self-defense, this is a slick interface that should result in never hitting the wrong button for the needed use. A quick look at the specs reveals class-leading numbers. A top output of 3000 lumens and a 200 meters range will serve all but the most dire search and rescue, hunting, or tactical needs. And a runtime of 37 hours on low provides a good long life for the vast majority of uses. Finally, the light has a easy-to-read OLED display. It reads runtime and current lumen output. This takes the guesswork out of recharging the battery and lets the user know exactly what they can expect the light to do. Overall, the EDC27 is an incredible new flashlight. I haven't had enough time testing it to say it will outperform our current top pick, but it certainly should give FENIX a run for its money. Number 3. Nitecore EDC33. The Nitecore EDC33 $70 is a new light for 2024, and it's incredibly powerful yet very small. For context, this little light will fit in the palm of your hand and weighs a scant 4.48 ounces. It clips to the inside of your pocket, where it doesn't take up very much real estate. But pull it out and push the tail switch, and wowzers! The EDC33 packs incredible power, reaching a maximum of 4,000 lumens with a beam distance of almost 5 football fields. But even better, it has nice low and mid output modes that are very usable at normal viewing distances of close proximity out to about 50 yards. And at that distance, this little powerhouse will burn and burn and burn, kicking out a very useful 300 lumens for nearly 7 hours straight. The EDC33 has a bunch of other fabulous tech packed in the diminutive package. It has a great physical lock to secure it in the off mode. Given the power of this light and the heat it creates, it's very important. Fortunately, it's easy to use. The light packs a lumen shield mode, which it touts as a replacement for strobing self-defense. Call it what you will, but it's a great, powerful floodlight. Finally, the light has a proximity sensor that automatically dials down the power when it's too close for high output modes. Now, for the negatives of a small, powerful flashlight. First, the battery is not removable. That means if the battery gets weak, the flashlight won't perform as well. Given the quality of Nitecore batteries, I imagine you'll get a long lifespan of multiple years from the light, but it's worth considering, and a significant drawback for some buyers. Next, note that this light will get very hot very quickly in high power modes. So if you need a powerful beam for longer than a few seconds at a time, get something bigger. Overall, I love this light. Some folks don't like the single button tail switch, but it works well for me. And the light will tail stand. If you want a tiny light that has a lot of power, this one is worth considering. It's also a heck of a good price for so many features. Number 2. ThruNite Archer 2 AV3 Cool White. While the ThruNite Archer $30 lacks a few of the higher-end features of other lights on this list, it comes in at an excellent price of just $30. For that, you get a quality Cree XP-LV6 LED light source with a maximum power of 500 lumens. While that number may not look impressive, it's way more than enough for most uses. Using 2 AA batteries, it has a runtime of up to 4 days on Firefly mode and 11 hours on medium 75 lumens. You heard that right, this flashlight does use AA batteries. That certainly brings down the price compared with high-end rechargeables and costs money to operate. Our team prefers rechargeable flashlights for several reasons I'll get into below, but flashlights with disposable or rechargeable AA batteries are very easy to repower on backcountry trips. Just bring a couple of extras. A budget flashlight needs to have more than just a nice price. It must also be durable, so you won't have to run out and buy another in a few months. I put the Archer through rigorous testing, including submersion and drop testing. It came through with flying colors, barely edging out the competition with the Coast G32. I loved the simple interface, particularly the side button to scroll through brightness settings. Number 1. FENIX PD36R Pro. The FENIX PD36R Pro $120 is the latest evolution of our favorite overall flashlight on the market. A slightly upgraded model of the also great PD36R, the PD36R Pro has one big improvement, and that is the dual tail switches. The system works like this. One larger tail switch turns the light on and off, the other toggles through the 5 brightness modes, or if the light is off, activates the strobe function for self-defense. In the dark or with gloves, it's still incredibly easy to manipulate the switches and get the desired output in seconds. If you prefer the lighting control mounted on the body of the light, the standard PD36R is still available, but I suspect most users will love the upgraded Pro model. Beyond user experience, the runtime is phenomenal. With the new PD36R Pro in Eco 30 lumens mode, you can achieve a solid 42 hours of runtime. If runtime is your primary concern, the non-Pro version of this light has a much longer runtime, but lower overall output. For casual users, occasional camping trips, and short bursts of high output modes, that should amount to months between charges. Our tester has gone more than 2 months without recharging this flashlight with regular usage. Speaking of modes, the PD36R Pro ranges from a low-end 30 lumens to a searingly bright 2800 lumens. At that 2800 lumen turbo mode, you can easily see objects at 1247 feet. That's more than enough for most use cases for outdoor recreation. And impressively, the PD36R Pro can maintain that brightness for 3.5 hours. With an IP68 waterproof rating, it can withstand being underwater for 30 minutes at up to 6.5 feet. It's also dustproof and shock resistant. One feature I love is how easily you can manipulate between tactical and strobe-enabling functions. Beyond the specs, this is a perfect hand-sized flashlight, 5.7, 4 inches long, 1.04 inches in diameter, with user-friendly functions. Turn it on and off at the large tail switch. Press the smaller tail switch to adjust power, and check the LED near the USB-C charging port when turning the light on for a battery level indication. So, that wraps up our list of the best tactical flashlights. If this video was useful to you, kindly click the thumbs up button. Which one will you pick? Describe your thoughts in the comments section below. Thank you for your time. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss an updates. Everyone who had come this far, I'm hoping to see you in the next video.